Hey, we're back, and today's show is all about lunch. And if you need to pick up lunch in the morning and want it to still be warm at lunchtime, got to have a pasty. It's a tradition up in the UP, and there's a place in the valley that makes them just like they do up in the UP, from scratch, homemade, every day. People line up for those pasties and first thing in the morning, and they are delicious. See how they do it at the Pasty Koop in Appleton.
Pasties originally came from Cornwall, England, with the miners. The miners would bring them down underground with them. It was known to be able to stay hot long enough for probably 8 hours. And it's a filling meal, and it would still be warm when they were ready to eat at lunchtime. The Cornish women, actually, the Cornish people traveled to the UP and because of the mine situation. And actually, the Cornish women, they were known to put anything that they had left over in the refrigerator in their pasties, actually. So sometimes you didn't know what was going to be in your pasty. But it was always good and hot and filling. We make our dough fresh every day, and our meat mixture is fresh every day. Once we make the dough balls, we flatten them out a little bit, run them through the dough roller. I go ahead and use our right size container. This would be for the regular size pasty. And we go ahead and put some on each. And we don't want a flat pasty, so we always add a little dab on the top to round it out a little bit. And once we get that all looking good, we just fold it over. Do we have the knife? Fold it over and just kind of fold the corners just like you're wrapping a gift. Just make sure it's all tucked in there nice and tight. And then we cut off any excess here because we don't want too much dough, too much crust. Cut that. And then we just start crimping the edges just so all the juices stay inside. Roll it up nice and tight. Same thing on this one. Give it a little cut so it can breathe.
And it also tells us what type pasty it is.
Yeah, we have different cuts for each pasty, so we know, because considering if we didn't do that, they'd all look the same. We put them in the oven for 20 minutes at first at a higher temperature. Then we cut the heat down a little bit. And for another 10 minutes, then we turn them around in the oven so they brown nice and evenly. And then we bake them for another half an hour. And that's usually a total of an hour, and you have a full meal.